Our society contributes to excessive amounts of water usage by wanting out-of-season foods. For example, we are importing fresh fruits, such as strawberries, in the middle of winter. Secondly, we use an excessive amount of water to clean and sanitize our foods, even when it isn't always necessary. We are going to be using the basic food pyramid to organize and to help break down the water usage for each food group. Here are a few examples of each. For grains, we have wheat and rice. For meats, we have beef and pork. For dairy, there's milk and cheese. For fruits, we use avocados and oranges. For vegetables, there's potatoes and broccoli. And for oils, there's things such as chocolate and olive oil. It takes wheat 100 to 130 days to grow. Farmers irrigate the land with 432 gallons of water per acre. About 2,100 pounds of wheat comes from a single acre of land. Therefore, roughly 223 gallons of water is needed to produce 1 pound of wheat. The transportation aspects use almost 7 times the amount of water to grow. Most wheat is harvested from the Midwest, from places like Montana. It is then transported to North Carolina, where it is processed in a factory. This results in 848 gallons of water just for transportation. From there, it takes another 400 gallons of water to transport the processed wheat from North Carolina to a distribution center here in Maine. Overall, to grow and transport each pound of wheat, it would take around 1,471 gallons of water. It takes approximately 3 years to raise a beef cow. In their lifespan, they eat 2,866 pounds of grains and 15,873 pounds of roughages, which are dry hay, silage, and grass. Production of this cow feed requires 808,366 gallons of water. Within the 3 years, the cow drinks around 6,340 gallons of water. Once the cow is ready to be processed, it takes another 1,849 gallons for the slaughtering process. On average, it takes about 816,556 gallons of water to raise and slaughter one cow. This is equivalent to about 441 pounds of beef. A majority of the beef we eat comes from a farm and slaughterhouse in Central California. From there, it is sent to a distribution center in Maine. Overall, this takes about 867 gallons of water for transportation. It will take about 1,852 gallons of water for 1 pound of beef. A 1-year-old dairy cow consumes less grains and roughages than a beef cow. In order to produce this feed, it takes around 6,246 gallons of water. Dairy cows consume around 30 gallons of water each day. At 1 year old, they have consumed about 10,950 gallons of water. Similar to beef cows, there is a lot of cleaning and sanitation that is necessary. Each day, at least 40 gallons of water is required for this. For a year, this is equal to approximately 14,600 gallons of water. In order to produce a single plastic milk jug, it takes about 3 gallons of water. As far as transportation goes, the milk is transported from North Dakota to Maine, which will take 772 gallons of water. In general, each cow can produce 7 gallons of milk each day. Therefore, it will take roughly 4,653 gallons of water to produce 1 gallon of milk. Avocados take about 141 gallons of water to grow. They come from San Diego, California, which is about 3,144 miles from Maine. It will take around 628 gallons of gas to travel this distance. This is equivalent to 1,256 gallons of water needed just for transportation. The overall total to grow and transport an avocado is 1,397 gallons of water. For potatoes, it only takes 34 gallons of water to grow a single pound. A majority of potatoes come from Idaho. From Idaho to Maine, it is 2,866 miles. In a truck, it will take 573 gallons of gas, which is equal to 1,146 gallons of water. So, to grow and transport a pound of potatoes, it roughly takes 1,170 gallons of water. The foods in this section take more water than most other foods just to produce. Milk chocolate takes around 2,061 gallons per pound. Olive oil takes 1,729 gallons of water per pound. And vanilla beans, which are used for things such as vanilla extract, take 15,159 gallons of water per pound just to produce. Thankfully, there are some solutions. First of all, greenhouses will allow for extended growing periods. Secondly, we can use smaller and more effective styles of production. This means farms staying local and keeping at a reasonable size. Third, having better agricultural management. This means keeping the farm within reasonable guidelines. Fourth, public education is important since water usage in food production is an unknown concept for many. Recycling may be one of the most important things that can be done to help benefit our environment. Lastly, it would save a lot of water by keeping our food purchases local. As we have seen, transportation uses a large amount of water. If we keep things local, we will benefit our community as well as our environment.